In the midst of the Civil War.
No, this was history again.
Oh, I understand. I know the history.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Oh, can you tell me what the Civil War? You see, this paragraph, the author want to say they're not big deal, but here, the author say it's a big deal.
Because he thinks that there's a long streak. So if you look carefully, there's a long streak.
Unbroken streak.
Means that over all these other elections, Singh just went through. Okay, a streak means a long line, Long line. Yeah, this streak means a long record that things have finished, election finished.
Oh. Unbroken means they finished.
Yeah, they're all finished. Broke. That's right. There's no election that hasn't been broken so far.
The streak means election.
Line. I already told you.
A line. Why they don't use a line? What's the difference?
What?
Why they use a fancy word? Why they don't use the line, the unbroken line?
Well, because streak is because it's difficult to explain, right? I mean, yeah. Okay. It's difficult to explain to you. It's like, a streak is something that somebody draw on the board or something. They draw they keep a count of something. They're counting every day. Today rain. They count.
Oh.
Okay, so they're drawing something. Okay, and so this it looks like every day something happened. So you can mark. This is a long streak. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, it's a streak. You just keep counting. Count. That's a streak.
Oh, okay.
Streak is like writing, marking every day something happening. So it looks like a line because you're like always marking every day something happened.
Oh, okay.
So it said that the history, many big things bad happened, but election still went through.
Oh.
And so he said, doomsayers shouldn't be saying, worry so much about these things. Because in the history, everything went okay. Election went through. But saying, this time, maybe the streak will be broken. That's what they're trying to say. This time, the election may not go through smoothly.
Oh, I understand. Because if he say, this time, this election will go very bad, nobody will believe him. Because this is history, everybody know the history. So he just talk about history. So even though the history like that, the election goes unbroken, but this time they might have
break,
a big risk.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I ask you some quick question and the examples?
What? There's nothing interesting in the example because this is all history. 1968, Kennedy was President Kennedy's brother got killed. Okay.
Was assassinated.
Killed.
Shoot.
Yeah, Teddy Roosevelt was shot in the chest.
The chest.
When he was giving a
speech.
But he still finished his speech before he went to the hospital.
So even they got the...
Yeah, even though he still continued talking, yes.
Oh my god. And this...
I don't know about 1876. So that sentence is meaningless because we don't know what 1876.
Okay, what are the historians?
Come on, what is history?
History, I understand.
Okay, what do you think historians are then?
History?
Can you read it a little bit? Historians are still arguing.
The people who studied the history.
Yes.
Still arguing about
who won the election 1876.
We don't know.
Yeah.
But the country has always managed to get.
Yes.
The consent of the losers in its presidential elections.
Forget about the rest. Yes, just read there. Don't go further. Yes.
Okay.
The country managed to get the consent agreement from the losers who won. Okay. There's two people in election normally.
Yeah.
So in all these elections, the people who lose, they say, okay, yeah, I admit I lost.
You admit the loss.
Consent. Agree.
Agreement.
Agree that who won. Basically, consent who won. Consent from the people who lost.
Consent of the lost.
People who lost, consent, agree, you won. That's what that means.
Okay, so the country always managed to get this consent from the loser.
Yeah.
Okay, in its presidential elections, even...
Forget about this, I said, don't worry about this. That long unbroken streak, I said forget about this for now. That long unbroken streak suggests doomsayers need to keep things in proportion. It says that because everybody agreed to this election, so everybody will agree to this election.
Oh.
But in case Trump loses this election, he's not going to agree to like he's saying he's lose. That's what he's trying to say.
So even in the midst of the civil war.
No, this was history again.
Oh, I understand. I know the history.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Oh, can you tell me what the civil war? It means the north part and the south part fight
Yes,
together.
yes.
美国内战，南北战争。滚。